Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the Naruto and the Boruto fan bases, and hopefully by the end of this video, everybody can come together. So pretty much what I've noticed is the Naruto and the Boruto fans tend to argue a lot, and sometimes they can be borderline toxic. And personally, in my opinion, I just think it's very unnecessary to be so toxic to other people. I feel like I'm able to look at this situation critically because I've grown up with Naruto and I've also watched Boruto develop over time. I was there in the beginning of Boruto and I've seen where it started and where it's at now. With that being said, I can pretty much tell the direction that the authors want Boruto to go, and it's a different direction than Naruto was. Now, a lot of people think that Naruto should have ended with Naruto Shippuden, and they shouldn't have introduced the Otsutsuki clan. Now, me personally, I don't have any issues with the Otsutsuki clan. I think that some of the Otsutsuki are well written and others are less well written. But that's just how stories go. Not everyone is going to be perfectly written. And at the end of the day, Kishimoto seems to be happy with the decision to add the Otsutsuki members. He chose to do this. Now, I know that Kishimoto isn't as involved in Boruto as he was in Naruto, but at the end of the day, Naruto was his story, and he made it all come together in a way of putting the Otsutsukis there as kind of an origin story for the shinobi world. Now, with that being said, that brings me to my point being, it's his story, all right? Even if we think that he shouldn't have added the Otsutsuki clan, like, it's his story and he could do whatever he wants with his story. Now, we as fans can choose to either like it or dislike it, but that doesn't give us the right to tell him what he can and cannot put in his own story. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it doesn't really matter. My point is, him being the author, he can do whatever he wants. Now, with that out of the way, I just don't think that Naruto and Boruto have the same fan base. Now, I know that a lot of people who grew up on Naruto was excited for Boruto because they thought it was going to be exactly like Naruto, but it's not. Boruto seems to be taking more of a slice of life, slow pace than Naruto. Naruto is very dark and Boruto doesn't seem to be very dark right now, but I think that in the future it could be getting very dark because of the recent chapters in the manga. It seems to be headed that way. Right now, the anime isn't really adapting the manga one for one, and to that I have to say, you could always check out the manga. There's no reason why you can't read the manga. The manga is the source material at the end of the day, so there's no reason you can't read the manga. Like, we're grown up now. Like, we grew up with the Naruto series, but that doesn't mean we can't give the next generation something to like. Like the name of the show is literally called Boruto Naruto Next Generations. They're targeting a whole different demographic than the original demographic of the Naruto series, and I think that's a pretty good idea because a lot of the OG Naruto fans are still going to watch Boruto because they're just hardcore Naruto fans and they would like to see what happens with Naruto after the series ended. So if you really think about it, that was kind of a smart move because they brought in a whole new generation of fans, plus they still have a select group of the old fans that they have, and now they have essentially a bigger audience so more people can consume the media. Now, looking at the numbers alone, Boruto is actually very popular. The numbers don't lie. The numbers are there and it shows that the show is very successful. Now, with that being said, I do understand why a lot of Naruto fans don't like Boruto. It's because it's not the same. And I think you should really look at it as two separate series. Let's say you're a big Naruto fan. There's nothing stopping you from watching Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and not watching Boruto. There's nobody forcing you to watch Boruto. So I really don't believe in people watching things that they don't like. I feel like at that point you're just wasting your time. If you know you don't like something, why would you continuously watch it? So I want to say this directly to all Boruto fans. Boruto has some very good moments. I personally enjoyed chapter 43. I think that was an amazing chapter. I enjoyed episode 65 of the anime. I think that was a very well animated episode. I think it was very hype. I enjoyed every second of it. But at the end of the day, that does not mean that Boruto is perfect. It definitely has flaws, and you have to realize that everything has flaws. You can't just go out of your way, and anyone who says anything negative about Boruto, you shouldn't send them death threats or you shouldn't do anything like that. That is, people should really just be able to express their opinions however they like. At the end of the day, even if someone is criticizing your anime or your manga, it makes it better, because let's say the author sees some valid criticism and he decides to fix the issue. That means the manga or the anime is going to be 10 times better because he fixed some issues that were underlying in the series. So in conclusion, I just want to leave you with my final thoughts on the matter. Honestly, Boruto and Naruto are two different series. Yes, Boruto is a sequel, but at the end of the day, you don't have to watch it. If you enjoyed Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, you can stop there. Nobody's forcing you to watch Boruto. It's really just pulling in a different demographic, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just not for you. Also, I really think the manga is really good in Boruto. I personally enjoy it. I don't really watch the anime that much. I watch it every once in a while, but I'm not tuning in every single week to watch the latest episode of Boruto. But I will tune in every week or every month to read the new Boruto chapter, because those be flames. And even though I'm saying that Boruto chapters are flames, I have to admit there are some parts in the Boruto manga that even I did not like. It's okay to express opinions, and I just want everybody to be able to express their opinions, whatever that may be, negative or positive. Nobody's denying that Naruto is an amazing series. I think everybody universally agrees that it's an amazing series. Even though Boruto isn't as universally agreed upon, I still think people should acknowledge the fact that it has a fan base. The fan base is there. People enjoy it, and I think it's okay for people to enjoy it because people are allowed to have their own opinion. If one person doesn't like it, that's okay, but you still have to acknowledge the fact that there are people out there who actually enjoy it. Everyone should just come together and agree to disagree, because we still get more content, and who knows, maybe in the future you might actually like Boruto. The story's not done. You can't completely judge the series until it's finished and we see what the final product is. Now, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's been your boy, NeoXO.